Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. It is Wednesday, so it's time to review some YouTube comments. And I got nothing else to say. I am including the Sunday upload in the Wednesday comment video now. It just makes more sense. We got a little bit of backtracking to do, so we got a lot of comments to go over today. And I'm just going to dive right in, discussion, and hopefully you enjoy. And if you do, like, comment, subscribe. And if you want to be in these videos, leave a comment and you might get in. Start here with Corey Britton. Mr. Corey Britton. I would not run BT17 Yellow Agumon due to the fact that it is dog water effect-wise. Run 4 the EX4 Agumon instead. BT17 Geo Grey is a nice combo with BT12 Marcus to Digivolve into BT17 Rise Grey as a 13k beat stick with piercing. Burst mode ace I would say is a decent one of ShineGreymon Ruin mode, though pricey is nice to have on hand to buy you a couple turns. A lot of information here. I don't think the yellow one, Yellow Agumon, is dog water per se. And I did say in the video, if you want to do the EX4 one, you're more than welcome to. So there's that. Ruin mode I don't think is necessary. The game is so fast nowadays that you might just want to win instead of Ruin mode, especially with ShineGreymon. Especially with the decks in the meta. They can easily get over like 6k. And then it's like, what's the point, right? So there's that, and then that is a nice little combo. So there you go, some ShineGreymon commentary there. Did you watch? My apologies if I missed this, but I think you should have included 4 copies of Patamon as a tech choice for ShineGrey vaccine. You did miss it. I'm not going to tell you where in the video you missed it, but you should watch the whole thing and then comment back and say, you know what, you're right, I missed it. I didn't watch last time until whatever that timestamp is. My bad. I want to see it. Kite Over Moon, or Kate Over Moon, I don't know. Had a guy OTK me on a second turn with ShineGreymon deck. All the free things it gets to do is insane. Oh yeah, the deck's insane. Like, when the deck can OTK you consistently, turn 2 is insane. That's a high roll to all hell. But like, turn 3 consistently, like, that's good. I think the reason it's not tier 1 is because it requires more pieces than the other decks do. But it is really good. Like, it is crazy. Benjamin Wiseman, I think BT14 is the only box where you can break even right now. But you're right, most of it has been power crept, which is both sad and disturbing. I really hope the restriction list can take us back to BT14 levels of game speed. I hope you're right. That would be really cool. And that would be something that we'd love to see. Will it? Well, we'll find out on Friday, I guess. Klung Right VF8RY. Once Digimon on top, so Super Rare is going to get jumped back up. People saying it's going to get the restricted one is nonsense, and the BT16 restricted one isn't going to slow the deck down enough to make it non-meta. I could see them doing a combo restriction on the Ukamons. You can only have max 4 Ukamon cards in any one deck. My stance has always been they will hit one Ukamon. They also might hit both Ukamons because they're both very good in their own special ways, and it just makes rookie aggro combo piece finding strategies a lot better because those Ukamons exist in the first place because they net you more advantage. And 8 Ukamons is better than 4, which is better than 2 if both get hit on the ban list. So I don't think it's plausible at all, but we'll see what happens. Ancient Garumon's not going to 1. There ain't no way. Ukamons are a lot more at risk, I'd say. Fire Dim. Personal bias, but any specific reason why you're not covering the new promo Flamedramon? Finding it weird because it came out this set. I understand it's a rare mon situation, but still, in the U side, it seems a bit more tamed. Thanks for the vids. Yeah, I cover Flamedramon, I want to say, like, once a week on average. I used to cover it every time, but the flames kind of cooled off, you know what I mean? And it's just, you know, I'm never going to cover everything always, which is going to be funny because of a comment later, but yeah, I will not do that. Like, if I were to cover every single important card on a market watch, we would be here for, like, more than an hour per market watch, and I just don't got that kind of time. I think I've said that before on video. Well, here you go again. Vin Dieswarts, Diaboromon is cracked. Keeping with my crusade on cheap cards, having rares from BT1 that are $5 is reasonable compared to super rares from a set that just came out. Disgusting. Set 1 is a year's out of allocation, so the price tag is fine. We don't support over price cards, especially if we want a bigger player base. I like this comment. Very in support of Diaboromon, and yeah, out of print rares deserve to be a little bit of money. It's the Yu-Gi-Oh effect, right? The most egregious example being the Vanity's Emptiness that went from 25 cents to $40 a common. Back in Dragon Ruler format, because people were like, wow, this card's really good. And that's just kind of how it goes. Now, we won't see anything like that ever, because Digimon is not like that, Everything is all thematic and archetype specific and whatever, but we could see some cool stuff. This is surprising. This is uprising. I'm a simple man. I see Diaboromon, I watch, I comment, I like. Also, can confirm the deck is really fun to play. You might not win any major tournaments with it, but you'll definitely win over the hearts of many. Absolutely, I 100% agree with that. It's a deck perfect for locals, and if you already have your regional invite, try a regional. You might top with it. You could. Friend Trey, anyone have a good Doomsday Clock deck list top recommend? I don't know anything about top lists, but in my YouTube membership, there is a Diaboromon Doomsday Clock deck. If that interests you, it is there. Just a plug for my YouTube membership. Deck profiles are still going up. I think I have 7 or 8 for week 17. I probably have a few more out before EX07 comes out. So you look forward to that. Mox Moonstone. From what I've seen in great openings, Greymon SPs are way more common than the other SP. Very sad decks for accessibility of the other cards and the price of the Greymons. I was expecting a full-blown essay, like 5-paragraph essay with an intro, 3 paragraphs, and a conclusion to explain this, but I guess we'll settle with this. But he's right, and I have seen the data that supports that as well. There's also just many more on like TCG Player and other websites than there are other lottery cards. So that does seem to be true. It is sad that Bandai does this. Why Bandai does this, I have no idea. But that's just how they do it. And my mic, I just realized, was over here, so I hope you guys can hear a little bit. I'll probably play this back to make sure that you guys can hear me. It's like kind of embarrassing. Oh yeah. Cyber Dragoon 1432. Good thing I sold my 2-inch Greymon when they were 25. Like I said you should do, by the way. I would also like to bring up the 30 minutes or more Promorphomon, which has skyrocketed due to new EOS 1 support. Yes, that happened. That was something we called a long time ago, and we did cover it. So, yeah, maybe we'll cover it again on tomorrow or something. Saveto Meshiv. I don't know if I said that right. As a Yu-Gi-Oh player, $20 for a card ain't shit. Which is true. Yu-Gi-Oh is a crazy expensive game compared to Digimon. Crazy expensive. Soldier First Class petition to have Mario cover everything always. This guy would like me to cover every single card in the Market Watch. I know he would. I just can't do it. I really can't do it. I'm sorry. Elf Elositapter. These names, these YouTube names, let me tell you, they're crazy. Mario, you ass. You knew you put our boy Imperial on here and we would watch. I took the bait, sir. Well played. It just goes to show you what a thumbnail can do and a title can do. Everyone knows that on this channel, Wednesdays are when the comment review video comes out. But yet people click on it expecting something else. It's crazy, I know. Virgin Ears. Unfortunately, the Imperial situation won't get better. The next ban list might not hit Imperial, and if they don't, the deck easily become best deck of the game. I'm not trying to trash on it. It is clear where it's going. I do agree with this. If the ban, depending on what the ban list hits, Imperial could become the best deck of the format, or close. It definitely would be undisputed tier 1, depending on what happens. The more I play Imperial, the more I'm hoping the Dual Tamer gets hit to 1, but I just don't see it. I really don't. And maybe this one's a bit of a weird take, but I think some of you might agree with me. Return of the Primogenitor can definitely go to 1. Like, please. I'd also be fine with that. And, yeah, I don't know. We'll see what happens. We won't know until the ban list happens. Also, YouTube members, there's a reason why I'm not uploading any more deck profiles right this second. I am waiting for the ban list, because I have like 2 lists with like 8 Ukomons on them, unfortunately, and I doubt they're going to pass the test of time in 2 days. So I am just kind of holding off and seeing what happens before I have to test a whole new branch of decks for the new ban list for BT17 to 69% win rate. Jamoose, we potentially be doing a video of what you expect the ban list to be this month. I have done a video, or I at least have mentioned it in other videos. I was going to do a video, like another video, but like TLDR, 1 Ukomon or both Ukomons can go. Numemon X and or Monzimon X can go. Something in Imperial should go. That's a new revision, either the Ken Davis Tamer or Return. I think Emissary should go to 1. Or maybe not Emissary, but Patamon maybe should go to 1. I've been saying that, though, for a while. Like, one of those cards should probably go to 1. because it is power crept. I do think that, kind of like Imperial, if nothing touches Mirage Galgamon and everything else gets hit, Mirage might also become one of the best decks of the format, undisputed. So I think they should hit something in Mirage Galgamon as well. BT4 Thomas, I think, is a good idea. I am also just a fan of hitting Super Rare Mirage Galgamon BT11, because that card is just the problem. So, I don't know. There you go. I think I'm missing something. There's something else in my brain. I just can't think what it is right now. But that that's it. That's really all I got for ban list stuff. Lost of file TCG. Hey Mario, here's my market advice for you. Sell those Doraemons Koskes now while they're high. It's just a matter of time until people realize that's the best version, and the one that's topping in Asia is the purple base with Luga and EG. Maybe I already have. Or maybe I should. I don't know. We'll see what happens. Virtual Victrola. Alter B is funny because it can just evo off any Omnimon, but talk of Omnimon deck pieces makes me wonder if you can run a Greymon or a Garurumon tribal deck, tech one or two of the other level 6 to run Omnimon Ace in a viable way. I mean, Taka Mikazuchi is a little bit like that. Taka Mikazuchi is better because it just gets its shit in the graveyard really easily and can OTK turn 2. This deck cannot do that. Unfortunately, it requires way too many pieces. All you need is really a Lugamon, a couple cards in the graveyard, and you're fine. It's dumb that's that easy, but it is that easy. It is harder to do a turn 2. Consistently, turn 3 is more manageable, but either way, crazy. Jamoose was so good on the first comment, I gave him one more. Got into you because of Digimon and watched your Twitch streams when you played other content. I understand where you're coming from. Best thing to do what makes you happy instead of being miserable doing something you don't enjoy. Wish you the best moving forward. I did stream a little bit of Poker Rogue last week. It was fun, enjoyable, and I'll be streaming more different things. Like at some point, I just want to turn on Fall Guys and play. At some point, I want to do something else. Once I get my life all figured out, I gotta start streaming again a little more consistently. And like I said, Digimon streams are not going anywhere in the sense that they're not going to stop cold turkey. There will be a Digimon stream as a variety streamer. Like there will probably be a ban list reaction stream when the ban list gets revealed on Friday morning, really, really early. Probably. I'm not guaranteeing that, but probably. Depends on when it happens. So yeah, thanks. Juggernaut, for members, what's going to happen to it? Great question. Like I said earlier, I'm just waiting for the ban list before I upload a few more decks. And then we start testing EX07. And you guys will get the earliest scoop on that. And other things as well. And finally, Daniel J. You have to do what's going to make you happy, but it's certainly a dark day for Digimon. Hope you come back to streaming it regularly in due course. I don't think me not streaming Digimon is going to be the apocalypse. I really don't think that. Yeah, it's a dark day. Yeah, I'm entertaining. Yeah, I'm pretty cool. I know all these things. But it's fine. Like, it's a very niche thing. Like, One Piece is the more traction. Even Fusion World gets a lot more traction Digimon nowadays. Other card games get a lot more traction Digimon nowadays. But as I said and promised, we get an online client, or the game, legitimately gets fixed. Like, really fixed. Like, perfectly fixed. With the merger of making everything synchronized set-wise 2025, I will come back to regularly streaming. And it might be on YouTube or might be on Twitch. So, yeah. That's it. That's all for this week's YouTube comment reading. Let me know what you think in the comments, and I will see you later. Bye.